Well, I thought I'd give a shout out and explain BitConnect and why I decided to go into it. I saw several other people that were kind of getting into cryptocurrency trading, and I thought, man, there's got to be something to this. I started doing some research in some different companies, and I kind of really liked the idea of where BitConnect was going versus USI Tech. Just from their marketing materials alone, it kind of looked like it looked like they knew a little bit more of what they were doing. They weren't, I guess it kind of looked like USI Tech was trying to hide the fact that they were creating some coins of their own. BitConnect, it definitely shows you, when I joined yesterday, or I should say a couple days ago now, that it showed that it was the 17th most popular cryptocurrency out there, the BCC. I don't necessarily know how long that will continue to stay like that, but definitely I've seen it kind of go up and down so far in comparison to Bitcoin, obviously, which is the number one. I've been mining since 2013 Bitcoins, and I've been trying to figure out some different ways to invest that and try to figure out how to grow that a little bit. And obviously, I like the idea of compounding interest, but at the same point in time, I withdraw interest and then I invest that in something else. So it's very possible that I'll take that interest out, put that in something else, another one down in the future. I'll explain how those progress as I decide to go further with BitConnect. I will put in my hyperlink down below, and if you want to get signed up under me, I will be more than happy to help coach you on how to get started with this type of stuff, how to get money transferred into BitConnect, and kind of go from there. There's lots of different ways that you can buy Bitcoin. I personally believe in my belief that one Bitcoin eventually will be worth over $1 million a coin. There's a lot of people out there that kind of think that that's horse crap, but at the same point in time, there's only going to ever be 21 million Bitcoins. And considering I was reading the other day, I think that Bitcoin is already something like the 37th most, or the biggest currency out there. So I think that there's a lot of truth to what I believe. Currently, Bitcoin today was at high as $7,700, and I thought I just saw it a little bit ago. It was like $7,300 compared to where it was a year ago today. I looked back; it was right around $600 a piece. That's a pretty big difference. I will say that mining the Bitcoin is getting it's getting a lot more expensive. I'm definitely putting more and more money into mining equipment. The electricity rates are a lot higher. So there's some downfalls to mining that type of stuff. I don't plan on stopping mining in the least, because I believe that there's only going to be ever so much Bitcoin ever created. Trying to get some other people to start mining as well, but at the same point in time, it's a very costly thing to get into. And you kind of have to know really what you're doing. Like I said, I started in 2013. But regardless, so I'm going to try to take some of the profits that I'm getting out of the Bitcoin mining, start to put that over into BitConnect, and try to see if I can get some of that, to compound into a higher dollar amount. It does look like that there's a $100 buy, after you get it converted over to lend, or whatever they call it, to their robot, that you can then you have to have $100 in there to be able to do. So regardless, I'm not that overly worried about that type of thing, but I look at all of my investments as a pure 100% risk. You can lose money at this, and you just need to be aware of that money can be lost in this investment. But at the same point in time, I'm seeing a lot of other people making a lot of other money, a lot of money at this, and I thought, well, you know what, I should probably do the same thing. So this is kind of my video on that type of thing. I did transfer money into BitConnect. I did that yesterday, and I invested my first, I transferred like $160, I think it was, and I invested the first $100. After I see it actually work tomorrow, I should get my first interest payment coming in from there. You got to keep the capital in there for 200 and some odd dollars, unless you invest more, and then you can keep it in, or $200, 290 some days. Unless you invest more, like in the thousands, the 5,000s, the 10,000s, things like that. There's a chart that kind of goes down. It's how long you have to keep your capital in there for. So if you compound that and reinvest it and reinvest it and reinvest it, you get quite a bit of capital that comes back. How long will this work? Who knows? Is it a Ponzi scheme? Who knows? But at the same point in time, I understand the fundamentals behind it and how they're using robots out there to trade. I started doing some research on, can you purchase your own robots? And yes, you can purchase your own robots. And do I plan on doing that exact same thing? Yes, I do. So once again, there'll be multiple sources and multiple ways for me to get more Bitcoin. And because once again, I believe that value is only going to go up. There are some people out there that totally disagree with me on Bitcoin and what it's going to do, where it's going to go, but I believe it's going to go up, like it has been. The number of Bitcoins that are available, it's not going to increase. Currently, there's 16 million some odd Bitcoins already out there, and I think every 600 some odd seconds a new Bitcoin is released. So something to think about. Like I said, I'm going to put my link for BitConnect down below. I really encourage you to get started. So this is my day one